Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is an evening wind down practice, so it'll be a gentle practice to help you get relaxed before bed. Stretching before bed is so effective. I don't do it as often as I should, but every time I do, I really feel a tension release in my body, and I really feel that my body is more prepared to go to sleep. So let's go ahead and get started in a child's pose. So we're going to bring our big toes together, our knees wide. Feel free to bring a pillow behind you, underneath your hips if you need. Extend the arms forward, melt the chest down, and we'll just breathe here. In and out of your nose if you can. See if you can find a nice, even, slow breath. Let's do a couple more breaths here. And from here, we'll start to walk our hands over to the right. Just getting a side stretch. Maybe you can bring the left hand on top of the right. And start to melt back down into your balasana, your child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands over to the left. Same thing, start to melt back down into your child's pose. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Come up to hands and knees. And then we'll make our way into Marjaryasana and Bidalasana. So fingers spread nice and wide. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Start to flip the tailbone upward. Arch the spine. Lift the chin. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, round the spine. Bring the chin down to the chest. Good. Inhale back to that first position. Arch the spine. Lift the chin. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Tuck the tailbone under. Bring the chin to the chest. Let's do a couple more rounds. Come back to a neutral spine. From here, let's make our way to a seat with the legs extended forward. So go ahead and bend your knees. Grab the outside of the feet and start to scoot the hips back. Come into this kind of modified seated forward bend, Paschimottanasana. Go ahead and let your spine round as much as you like. Your legs don't have to be all the way straight. Just scoot your hips back until you feel a stretch in that lower back. I love this stretch because I get a good stretch along the back body. So in my lower back, up in my shoulders, up in my neck space a little bit. A couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, make your way back up to a seated position. From here, let's bend into our right knee, bringing the right foot flat, and then stepping it over the left. And then use this left forearm to pull the right knee in towards the chest. Right fingertips face the wall behind you. You can look over to the right or towards the back of the room for this half Lord of Fishes pose, Ardha Matsyendrasana. If you want to add a little more, you can bring the elbow outside of the knee. That's up to you. You can also bend this bottom leg as well, if it's okay for your knee. Let's take an inhale. Exhale back to center. Extend both legs back to straight. We'll bend the right knee. We'll bend the left knee rather. And then now we'll step the left knee over the right knee. And then use the right forearm to pull the left knee in towards you. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Left fingertips rest on the ground behind you. Looking over to the left or over the left shoulder. Remember, you also have the option to bring the elbow outside of the knee. And you also have the option to bend the right leg as well. Couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Let's make our way down to our back. Hugging our knees in towards our chest. Rocking side to side. Let that lower back get a massage. Move your knees around in a circle. You can inhale. Exhale, release the knees, bring the feet flat. Let's come to Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, our bridge pose. Arms rest at your sides, palms facing downward. Walk your heels back until you feel your fingertips, so those feet are nice and flat on the ground. Bring that lower back in contact with your mat, so tilt your pelvis towards you, and then start to lift your hips. Squeeze the glutes here, squeeze the knees together. Good. Again, inhale. Exhale, roll back down to your back. One vertebra at a time. Let's take the legs, extend them to straight. Arms rest at our sides, palms facing upward. Preparing for Shavasana. Now let's come back to some long breaths to start. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. And come back to your natural breath. Place one hand over the chest and one hand on the belly, so that you may feel the path of the breath. The rise of your chest and belly with your inhales, and its fall with your exhales. Doing a quick scan of your body and just allowing yourself to consciously release any tension you're holding. Allow yourself to fully let go. On your next inhale, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. If you want to lay down and drift off to sleep, you can stay here. But if you'd like to move on with your evening, you can roll over onto your favorite side using your arm as a pillow. Taking a moment to reflect on your practice and to extend gratitude towards yourself for practicing self-care and self-love today. And then on the next inhale, we'll gently make our way up to a seat again. And together we'll take an inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, hands meet. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Namaste. Okay guys, thank you for joining me for this evening wind down. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought about this video, if you'd like to see more like it. Check the links in my description box about joining my channel as a member, my DJ channel, and there's also a link for Black Yogi Nico Marie merch. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace and love.